Hello, in this video, we are continuing with the book, The Cashflow Quadrant, written by Robert Kiyosaki. And in this episode, he's starting to teach us how to become a business owner. Video number 35. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. Here I share what I know and continue to learn. If you are new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema, business owner here in Virginia, USA. And this channel, I recently concentrated on business topics. So business tips coming from books I read, like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cashflow Quadrant. And then I mix in personal development, motivation, earning money, those kinds of topics. If any of that sounds interesting and the main message of taking a step to make our life better, please subscribe to this channel. Share the message, like the videos, leave a comment, especially if you are new. And for those of you who are returning, thank you. Appreciate you very much. You know what to do to support the message. You leave a comment, you like the video, you share. Okay, in this one, we are continuing. For those of you who are coming back, and for those of you who are just coming, this is a Cashflow Quadrant book, a guide to financial freedom. It's written by Robert Kiyosaki, the one who wrote the famous Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. And I'm breaking it down. Like I have a message in every video. So in this one, he's saying how to become a business owner. And I'm going to do this in 3 parts. So this is part 1, how to become a business owner, part 1. But before I continue, I have to share my schedule. I'm here daily. I'll keep switching it up. And as we move forward, I'm going to switch it up even more. But right now, I read books at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Thursday, I think I took over that one. I'm driving around. I'm showing you USA as much as I can when I can. If I can't, then I'll bring a book. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be books, and Saturday. And then Thursday, that's when I bring something. Maybe I'm talking to someone or I'm driving around, those kind of things. Then on Friday, I'm live. And on Sunday, that's motivational day. So that's the schedule. It happens at 12:30 p.m. USA Eastern time. But the live, I move it around to accommodate different countries. So I've been coming earlier and I'll still come earlier. The next one, if you are here when this video has just been published, the next Friday, I intend to still come earlier. And then later I'll move it up to think of other countries because my subscribers come from many, many different countries. Appreciate you all very much. And this book, The Cashflow Quadrant, this is video number 35. I've done 34 already, 35. So it's about the message where Robert says we earn money from 4 different quadrants. So at this point, I want to share that image, especially if you are new. We earn money either on the left. It could be the opposite when I do this because of the camera. On the left, as an employee, you earn a paycheck, or self-employed or small business. That's left. Then on the right, you could be a business owner. That's what we're talking about today. A bigger business owner, and then, or an investor. So that's the cash flow quadrant. That's what we are analyzing. And from what we've covered so far, Robert is advising that it's best to be on the right. If you want to be rich, you better move yourself from being an employee or self-employed or small business to the right, especially an investor. But for today, we are talking about, and then recently he said, it's better to become an investor coming from the business because then you have more knowledge in what you are investing in. So today, we are talking about how do you become a business owner. But even before then, I still have to mention what we covered in 34, the previous one. Video number 34, he just introduced the business. He said there are 3 kinds of business systems. He said there was you can build the business, or number 2, you can buy a franchise, or number 3, it can be a network. So now he's starting to explain what these are, and we are on business, the number 1, and I'm going to break it down in 3 videos. How to become a business owner. Today is number 1, video number 1. The following day will be video number 2. And then a third day, video number 3. So please keep coming to finish this topic, how to become a business owner. It's going to be, today is just the first one. Now, the way you get to 34, the one I finished, in fact, I'm switching now. I'll be linking just one video in the pinned comment. when you go to the comments, the top comment is going to be my comment, but I've been linking to the previous video only. Before I was linking to the whole list from video number 1. I'll be linking to the previous one because, see, it's relevant to what we are doing now today. So go back and watch that. So pinned comment will have the previous video. But to get to all the videos I've finished, end screen and in the description, you can go to all of them starting from number 1 all the way up to now, 35. And the other thing is that this book is free for 1 month. Audio for 1 month. You go to Audible. So I link in description. Also, if you want to buy it, like a physical book, to go to Amazon, still link in the description. And all this on my website, honestsoul.com. You find the page that says Amazon deals. That's that. Now, we get to read number 35. It's going to be a short read because remember I decided to break it down in 3 videos so that we cover one at a time. So today he says how to learn to become a business owner. Remember B? When we say B, we use letters. That's why I have to show you that image because we don't say business owner all the time. We say B, he says B-I-E-S, then you know what he means. E for employee, S, small business or self-employed, B, business owner, large, and then I, investor. So we just use letters. Okay. How to learn to become a B, business owner. I'm the one adding. He has only B. The way I learned, Robert is saying, the way I learned to become a B was by being an apprentice to my rich dad. His son, by the way, you know about Rich Dad Poor Dad in this one. The one I finished, everything's on this channel. Rich Dad Poor Dad is where everything started. Now we are moving on forward. His son, whose name was Mike, according to that other book, and I were both E's, meaning employees, learning to be B's, business owner. And that is the way most people learn. Like you start by being an employee. It's called on-the-job training. On-the-job training. So that's how most people learn to become business owners, on-the-job training. This is the way many closely held family empires are passed on from one generation to the next. So it's like the son trains the father trains the son or daughter, and it moves on and moves on, the family-owned businesses. Okay, that's the way he was trained. The problem is that not too many people are privileged or lucky enough to learn the behind-the-scenes aspects of becoming a B, which is business owner. I'm the one adding that. He only has B. Most corporate management training programs are just that. The company only trains you to be a manager. Few teach what it takes to be a B. Often people get stuck in the S quadrant, which is the small business or self-employed, and that's so true. We get stuck there on their journey to the B quadrant. This happens primarily because they don't develop the strong enough system and end up becoming an integral part of the system. It's like when you're running your business, small business, I'm the one adding this, small business or self-employed, you tend to be everywhere in your business, so you don't create a system. That's what he's talking about. Successful Bs develop a system that run without their involvement. So you have to set up your business so that it can run whether you are there or not. Slowly build it until it can be independent. He told us all this in the previous videos. There are 3 ways you can make it to the B side quickly. Remember I said there are 3 ways. Today we are covering only 1. So he said, number 1, find a mentor. Mentor, pronunciation, whichever you think is right. My rich dad was my mentor or mentor. A mentor is someone who has already done what you want to do and is successful at doing it. Don't find an advisor. An advisor is someone who tells you how to do it but may not have personally done it. Most advisors are in the S quadrant, like self-employed people. The world is filled with S's, which is self-employed people or small business owners, trying to tell you how to be a B on an I. Remember I said he uses just letters now? So you have to remember B is for the large business and I is for investor. My rich dad was a mentor or mentor, not an advisor. One of the biggest tips my rich dad gave me was this. He has quotes. Be careful of the advice you take. While you must keep your mind open, always be aware of which quadrant the advice is coming from. So it's like being advised by someone, an investor, who doesn't own a business, that they are not really real practical investors, but they just have advice for you. And so that's what he's talking about. My rich dad taught me about systems and how to be a leader of people, not a manager of people. Managers often see their subordinates as inferiors. Leaders must direct people who are often smarter. I have to read this again because it's so important. For anyone interested in these topics, by the way. He said, my rich dad taught me about systems and how to be a leader of people. A leader of people, not a manager of people. Managers often see their subordinates as inferiors. Remember, like when you're an employee and the manager saying, do this, do that, do this. Leaders are different. Leaders must direct people who are often smarter. So you have to learn, if you're going to build a business, learn to be dealing with smarter people. Okay? A traditional way of learning about systems is getting your MBA from a prestigious school and then getting a fast-track job that takes you up the corporate ladder. An MBA, that's Master's in Business Administration, because you have MBA here, is important because you learn the basics of accounting and how the financial numbers relate to the systems of a business. Yet, having an MBA doesn't mean you are competent to run all the systems that ultimately make up a complete business system. To learn about all the systems necessary in a big company, you'll need to spend 10 to 15 years there and learn all the different aspects of the business. You should then be prepared to leave and start your own company. Working for a successful major corporation is like being paid by your mentor or mentor. I'm reading the last paragraph. Even with a mentor or mentor, I'm the one switching them around. I don't know which one you think is the right pronunciation. That's why I'm saying both. Even with a mentor or mentor and all years of experience, this first method is labor intensive. Creating your own system requires a lot of trial and error, upfront legal costs, and paperwork. All of this occurs at the same time you are trying to develop your people. So he's saying that's how he learned to become a business owner, but it also takes a long time and also takes all this. He talks about trial and error, upfront legal costs, and paperwork. So that's why in the next video, when I record video number 36, I'll be talking about the second way you can become a business owner. If it's not this one, so come back to listen to number 2 and come the following day. This is from what he said there. This is me now. I always added something before I close it. There is a lady right here where I am in Virginia. I've been watching her, and she had a husband who died. But you see, in fact, I'm on my, this channel is about to be 2 years old. If you're watching this video when it just came out, not much later, it's going to be watched on Monday. I'm actually recording it on Monday, and you are watching it on Monday. On Monday, on Thursday, that's 2 days later, like this week, my channel will be 2 years. 2 years, YouTube channel will be 2 years, so we'll be celebrating 2 years, and I'll be talking to this lady because they are building a business, and I watched it. I watched it as whatever she's adding when she's doing things, so I can see how someone creates a business that Robert is talking about. I'm not inside. I'm just an contractor. my cleaning business. We contract from them. It's a property management company. And I've watched it. I've watched as she adds an employee. I've watched as she adds services and things. So she's creating a system. I'm talking to her. For you, those of you who are interested in these topics, come back on Thursday because I'm going to be talking to this lady. And she explained, I'll ask a question, conversation, just you benefit from that. Okay? Thursday, I'll be celebrating 2 years on YouTube and have that conversation. And for me, it's a valuable conversation. For those of you who want to create what Robert is talking about, we talked through a few things. You pick out something to learn. Okay, that's the video today. I'm going to continue with part 2 following day and part 3 until we finish the how we become a business owner. Please add a comment. What do you think? What Robert is saying? I think that it takes a while to become a real business owner, a real one, a balanced one. But you really don't have to know everything. You can hire some people. Don't be scared. You can hire some people to do the work. You don't have to learn everything yourself. I'm closing this. Please add a comment. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Remember, the links are in the pinned comment, the previous video, number 34. And then the pin in the end screen, it takes you to all the videos we finished on this book. And then in the description, you can get the book, free audio, on Amazon Audible, and also for 1 month. And then also you can buy it if you want to buy a physical book. Take a step to better you. Bye-bye.